Holy mother effing shitballs! I just discovered how I can do channel switching on a Mezzo Dual Rectifier. Mine's a multi-watt. I've been surfing all the forums, YouTube, trying to find an easy way to do channel switching on the Mezzo Dual Rectifier, you know, without the factory foot switch, just like with the looper pedal like the PXL Live here. And I haven't come across any tutorials, mentions, or videos of anyone, you know, showing how you can do it on this thing. All the solutions I found online was like expensive, fancy solutions, like using a Helix, using like a Voodoo control switcher, and like programming it in. I came across another video where someone was using the trigger latches with like patch cables with a TRS splitter, you know, stereo to mono, and doing it that way, and it had the Helix plugged in as well and programmed. I don't even understand what the hell he was doing, to be honest. I was like, there's got to be a way to do it with a PXL Live. So I was playing with the trigger functions here, and I freaking got it working. I thought maybe I'd have to get a PXL Pro because it's got 4 trigger inputs, but I'm able to switch all 3 channels with this. I don't use the solo button, so I don't need that, and the loop is always on, so yeah, I don't need to turn that on and off. If you did need those, you know, on and off between whatever presets you got, then you might be better off getting a PXL Pro where it's got 4 trigger patch input things. But check this out. I can't believe this freaking worked. Why has no one covered this? Right, first of all, obviously you need your PXL Live looper switcher. Plug it into a power supply, or for me I've got the Joyo power supply 5. Okay, so it's on. All we need is 2 guitar cables. So plug one into trigger 1. Right, so this trigger 1 goes into the back of the rectifier. I know all rectifiers aren't the same. You may or may not have the same jack inputs in the back, but at least with the multi-watt, like in my case, trigger 1 guitar cable goes into channel 2. There's a patch cable input for channel 2 in there, and channel 3, and solo, and loop. But trigger 1 to channel 2. Can you see that? Oh, there it is. Into channel 2. Second guitar cable into trigger 2. Alright, and that goes into channel 3. Right there. Like I mentioned before, if you want to control the loop on and off and the solo on and off, I'm guessing you're better off just getting a PXL Pro, which has an extra 2 trigger inputs, and then that will go out into those jacks, and then you program that for whatever trigger you need. So I'm going to do it on bank 2. So right now it's not working, look. B, nothing. A, nothing. C, nothing. So we go mute, hold down for a couple of seconds. Go to ET, edit trigger. When the 2 status triggers are off, it should go to the clean channel. It's already on clean anyway. Okay. We'll go to B, hold mute for a couple of seconds. Go to ET. Alright, so we want the orange channel next, so we'll make sure that the status 1 light is on. Push A, status 1 is on, hold mute. A goes to clean, B goes to orange. Now we go C. Hold mute down for a couple of seconds. Bank plus to ET. Now for that C button, we want to push A and push B to make sure that the status 1 and 2 light is both on. So basically, status lights off is green channel, status light 1 is orange channel, and status light 1 and 2 is red channel. Hold mute. That saved it there. So A, green. B, orange. C, red. I've got the default foot switch plugged in at the same time, but it doesn't seem to recognize when I change it on the Joyo. That should be orange crunch, and it's changed on there, but hasn't changed on there. Red hasn't changed on there, but it's changed on there. I'll unplug it and make sure it still works. Turn the amp off. I'll just unplug this. There you go. Amp back on. Just leave on standby, it's fine. You'll see that it works. Alright. Joyo A is clean, green. Green. B, orange. Orange. C, red channel. Red channel. It works. I just tried the same method with the EVH 5150 Iconic, and it works a treat. It's the same setup, except for the Iconic only has 2 channels. Well, the green has clean and crunch in the same channel, and then there's the red channel. Alright, we're on clean. B button goes to the red channel. A button goes to the green channel. So it works on the Iconic as well. So you'd have to pick on the amp if you want the green channel to be clean or overdrive, and then just switch between red and green channel with this method. And the cool thing about this is now, instead of relying on the manufacturer default foot switch for the rectifier, you can use this for channel switching and also program whatever pedals you got plugged into here with one stomp. Well, hopefully this video is of very good use to you. Because like I said, I haven't seen anyone else do a tutorial on this. Just all these fancy ways of doing it, which costs quite a bit of money. The PXL Live is like $250 Australian. What's that, about 160, 170, 180 US? Fairly cheap solution. Hope you enjoy. Kudos.